All right. Happy Monday, lovely people. Hope you had a great weekend. Sometimes when you come in on Monday, you just got to get to shaking and get to moving and jiving. Uh, I see Jerry and Allison Wyndham, they're coming in over in Ripley, Mississippi. If anybody's around Ripley tonight, I'm going to be over with them. So excited about seeing them. Our word for today, Jane Rouse, this is an honor to you, Jane. We'll just say that. Me and Coach Meyer might have both thought about you in this. So I'm not going to steal Myra's thunder. But anyway, the word is guidance. Guidance to kick off Monday. That's our word for today. And I dove into it, and I'll be honest, it was a really, really great word for me to look at and to study. Definition of that is advice or information aimed at resolving a problem or difficulty, especially as given by someone in authority. So here's where I went. Tina Yothers once said, you just have to have the guidance from someone to lead you in the direction until you can do it for yourself. Now, I went this morning with reasons why seeking guidance from someone means seeking progress. And I believe that you got to be, I say this a lot, but I believe whether it's me or you we're talking to, we must be willing when we're seeking guidance to seek progress. We must be willing, we must be coachable, and we must be hungry to learn. I'm going to say it again. We must be willing to go work for it. We must be coachable to listen, and we've got to be hungry and thirsty to learn. And I went especially when I was a coach. I want to tell you, when I was a head coach, I really decided that our program could benefit. You don't have to be a football expert to know this, but I decided our program could benefit from running the wing T offense. I'd never run that offense before. I defended the wing T. Don't worry about it. It's an offense that you run in football, right? But I decided it was something our program could benefit from. But I had to seek guidance. And so I sought guidance from, actually, he's been on the coach's corner, Daryl Higgins, really good at running the wing T. And I remember that I had to sit in the off season and I had to write as he talked and just keep my mouth shut. And I had to write and I had to write and I had to write. And you know, what it really taught me is that through seeking wisdom from someone and guidance from someone, you can progress your career fast if you're willing, you're coachable, and you're hungry. And that happened to me. We installed the wing T offense. We went on to lead the scoring offense over the next couple of years because of that in our area. And here's what it taught me. Reasons why seeking guidance means seeking progress. It taught me a couple of things. I'm going to be quick. One, I gained perspective on my situation. See, I alone can talk myself into a rut of negativity if I just leave it up to me. Man, I can just go circles around sometimes a rut of why I can't do it, negativity, I don't know enough. But talking it out with someone of guidance always leads me to progress. Another thing I found is sharing can be healing. Like having someone of guidance to open up to can be so rewarding. The year before I took over that program, we were 1-9. So having someone of guidance to talk back and forth with, you feel understood of why you're making this change, but it also, you gain so much perspective from talking it out with someone of guidance. And then last, it provides you with a new sense of direction, a new sense. I'm going to go install a new offense, a sense of direction. And I've got the tools and the structure because I listened to guide me in that way. And what ended up happening was we went on to break record after record after record in scoring offense, not because I was the greatest, but at that time in my life, I was willing to seek coaching. I was willing to seek guidance. I was willing, I was coachable, and I was hungry. Now, I've had a lot of times in my life where I hadn't been those things and I missed out. But for that point, that season in my life, I gained so much progress. So, Coach, that was my word for guidance today. I'll turn it to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was very spot on, Coach. And to reiterate, Darrell Higgins is Mr. Wing T, the guru of it. So
the guru.
Guidance. The definition of guidance is direction, advice, or something that instructs. So what's the first thing that you think of when you hear the word guidance? Me? I immediately think of someone like Jane Rouse. So I immediately thought about guidance counselors that I have worked with through my career that helped me through high school in some very tough moments. So that's immediately what I thought of. One of the most important positions, in my opinion, in the school system, especially in today's world. You know, even though most of us are not an official individual guidance counselor, we're still very capable of giving others guidance when we're asked for help. When someone asks us, every single person on here is very capable of giving really good guidance because everybody has their niche. You know, the first thing is in order to do that, we've got to be a great communicator. You know, we talk about the value of communication in so many words every single time we're on this Coach's Corner. But you got to be a great communicator. When someone asks for guidance, first thing you do, you don't immediately start telling them something. Guess what you do? You got to listen. You got to listen to them first, and then we need to respond thoughtfully and effectively. You know, another area we must be strong at is our ability to show empathy. We have to be able to show empathy. To be effective, we have to empathize with our peers and what they're going through. Then we can show a compassionate response. Again, you're listening, take it all in, you're empathetic, then you communicate with them. You know, if we want to be a person that people want to come to for guidance, we must be friendly. That's a pretty simple thing, isn't it? But wow, sometimes that's one of the hardest things to do. How many times have you gone at someone you've watched in the background from a distance? You know, gosh, I want to go talk to them about something to help get their guidance. And you see them lash out about something that's very crazy. They're not friendly. But in order to be helpful in guiding someone, if they ask for guidance, is be friendly. We've got to display a warm and inviting demeanor at all times. You know, others will seek your guidance if they know you understand diversity. And again, I said this early on. In today's world, I think that's one of the most important areas that we have going on right now, especially with the middle school, high school, elementary children, is you as somebody that came to you to be seeking guidance, we have to understand diversity. We have to be known to be that individual that understands all. Whether it's your school guidance counselor or you as someone that is asked for guidance by a peer, we must know when to act. I'm going to end with this quote. For you, my guidance might be a nightmare, but without guidance, life is worse than a nightmare. So we always need to seek really good guidance, and we also want to be prepared to give solid advice when we are approached about giving opinions and our guidance. So anyway, I'll leave it with you. Loved it. Jane, I really appreciate the job that you do. I've lived it, 30-year career in education, and what counselors have to do, especially today, amazing. So thank you for what you do as a counselor. And everybody else, get out and give somebody some good guidance today. Love y'all.
Coach, thanks for the message. That was powerful. And Jane, yeah, we applaud you and your efforts with the kids you serve. So guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Happy Monday. Let's go rock the world today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a
Have a
great
great
day.
day. Thank you, Matt.